Sis, you're not crazy. Maturing is realizing that is not your friend, and the reason she don't bring you around her other friends is because they don't like you because of what she said about you, and they talk about you. That's why they don't want you around. Every room ain't for you. Stop trying to drink from every cup. It may be poison in there.
She calls you sis, but throws shade. She claps when it's convenient, but quiet when you're winning. Let's talk about the 5 signs that she is not your real friend, because some women are just close enough to study you, not to actually support you, okay? Don't call me sis because I'm not your sister. Hey, Rych Babes, it's Robin Milan, and welcome back to A Rich Girl's Glow Up. First and foremost, before we get started, I just want to say thank you all for showing love and support. I was able to give my daughter everything that she wanted and needed for her birthday. We had such an amazing time together, mommy and daughter time, and we were just having the best time of our life. And just to be able to put a smile on her face was golden, okay? And also, y'all, listen, if you didn't know, spring break just ended. I was able to put these kids back in school on Monday. Then I had her birthday on Tuesday. So listen, on the mother side of me, I am done. Tired. Tired, okay, but I'm still pushing out these videos because this is what I love to do, y'all. So again, I just want to say thank you all so much. I'm just so glad, because listen, I'm glad spring break is over, because I survived, okay? I survived. All right. All right, let's finish up this video. Thank you all again. Today we are getting into something real. We talking about fake friendships, silent envy, and hidden shade, because sometimes the people closest to you aren't celebrating you, they're studying you. And the truth is, the longer that you keep her around, the more delayed your blessings become. Ooh, I know that personally. Okay. All right, so let's break down the 5 signs that she's not your real friend, and stick around because I'm going to expose how to spot when she's secretly competing with you as well. All right, my loves, make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and I'll be back shortly.
Losing a friend is one thing, and going through a friendship breakup in general is one thing. But to lose someone and then to find out that they were never really your friend, because I was there for you, I supported you, I gave to you, you know that I was your friend. And instead of you telling me what it was, telling me how you felt, telling me you really didn't want to be here, you stayed and you took from me. You benefited from me. But you never had any intention on giving me the same love and energy back. That hits different.
Okay, so maybe my other story time was a little bit too real for the TikTok, because they like slapped it. So whatever. Let me give one that's more relatable. And I have to tell y'all my other story times. I don't know where. So anyway, this is a story time about how I found out this girl was really not my friend. And it took me a while to figure it out. But when I finally caught on, broke ties with her, because you're not finna be a hater in my circle. So she has been on social media for years, long time. And like, I would leave and come back, and anytime I leave and come back, you know, my numbers just boom. And she would share my stuff and be like, it's not fair, some of us have been doing this for a long time and we not doing it. I mean, congratulations to y'all that's doing it. And I'm like, what is she talking about, y'all? She's talking about me. So I let the first one slide, but she kept doing it. And I'm not going to let you keep, you know, taking digs at me. So I messaged her and I was like, what's your problem? Because on one minute you support me and then the next minute you shade me. Like, what's going on? Are you upset because I'm doing what you couldn't figure out how to do in all this time? First of all, a lot of the content that you post is not appropriate. Okay? If you want to do well, like, I'm not on here doing some, you know, some of what you doing. And you mad at me and shading me because I'm doing what works for me, and then you tried it and it didn't work for you, And she was like, it's just not fair that, you know, you just started and look at your numbers. And she goes into saying that she's been doing it for however long and her numbers were low. And again, that's when I told her her content was not appropriate for the internet. That's why she wasn't seeing any type of growth. I mean, hello, is common sense. So, yeah, that's when I realized she was not really my friend. And then that happened again with another one. Like, one minute they start off supporting me, and then the next minute I'm like, I'm not hanging out with nobody else my cousins recommend, because they secretly be jealous of me. Like, sharing every post, and then the next one you shade me. Not my problem. Okay? I want you to read my lips. Not my problem. Okay? Instead of you shading me, I could have taught you how to, you know, build your stuff. But I don't give them the opportunity, because once you shade me, we ain't got nothing else to talk about. And that's when I told my cousin, don't recommend nobody else to hang out with me, because you be recommending people that be jealous of me, jealous of you, jealous of us. And no. Y'all got a similar story? Y'all ever had a friend or supposed to be friends supporting you until you start doing better than them? Now all of a sudden they don't like you no more. Y'all got a story about that? Let me know about it.
Can we please stop leaving out the part where you got weird as fuck? Can we also, like, stop leaving out the part where you talk about all your fucking friends behind their back because you fake as fuck? You want to talk about it? Can we talk about it? Like, can you stop leaving out the part where you got multiple chances? Stop leaving out the part where you're just an evil fucking spirit. Like, stop. Because people like to paint these pictures of you like they motherfucking Picasso or somebody. Like you just this horrible person. Like you're just so rude and so nasty. When in reality, I gave you all of the energy you deserve. So let's stop leaving that part out. Because 1 + 1 is going to always equal 2. And the stories that you might hear about why I stopped fucking with you, it might be completely different. Because you might have thought you stopped fucking with me. But no, baby, been off you. But I really don't give a fuck what we tell the people. Honestly. I just felt like since people be the main motherfuckers talking, that they should just stop leaving out the part where really, bitch, you're
Let me look at y'all. That's not your friend. She don't like you. She's jealous of you. She wants your life. She hates how your light shines and everybody loves you and you're a magnet and people are drawn to you. Why do you still have so much faith? Why do you still have so much hope? They don't love themselves. How can they love you? They don't take care of themselves. How can they take care of you? That's not your friend. You around me talking shit about everybody else. You talking shit about me when I'm not around. They're using you to walk through doors that you have walked through and opened with your gift and your anointing that they could have never opened up because they don't have a pure heart. You're not going to make me look like the villain when all I did was build you up and be there for you and give and give. Well, I didn't ask for it, but you took it. My homeboy gave me this analogy. You cannot love a cancer patient to health. You have to take them to the doctor. If you want that veil taken off, ask God. He'll show you.
All right, y'all. Story time. Well, quick story time. Imagine showing up to a dinner that was supposed to be for 3. You get there and the host tells you, no, it's for 2 people. It's been reduced to 2 people. Okay, that's fine. So 2 people from what? 2 people from 5 people. So it was supposed to be 5 people at the dinner. But it's reduced to 2. Okay. Walk me to the table. I want to see. And you walk up to the table, y'all. You walk up to the table and find the person who invited you to the dinner is face deep into the menu, acting as if they don't see you walking towards them. What is my life, though? What? And as you approach, first of all, I've put a couple motherfuckers cheating before, and this felt worse than that. So when you get to the table, you know, you're like, hello, I know you see me. Why are you acting as if you don't see me? It's, oh, I didn't know you were coming. As if I'm a ghost. What do you mean you didn't know I was coming? What? What? Okay, you didn't know I was coming, but I just called you 3 times whilst I was outside. And you didn't answer.
You literally let my phone calls go off and you let the phone go to voicemail. But my thing is, people do not give a how anything makes you feel. Why? I have your location. So you don't care. You don't care that I might have felt some way. You don't care that it made me feel any way. You don't care that I came out of state because I don't even live here anymore just to be at dinner with you. So me, I feel like everyone knows me for keeping it cute, keeping it very cutesy, being very mindful and very demure. But no, this was it. This was it for me. Yeah, that was a good, that was a good one. So yeah, I kept it cute. You know what I'm saying? In a different area, kept it cute. Okay, so we got another individual here. Okay, having dinner with you. Okay, so you no longer felt like I was coming. Not that I was late or anything, y'all. And y'all know me to be at the least an hour late, and I'm on time because it's a work day. So not only did I work my 9 to 5, but I showed up to your dinner just for you to act as if I wasn't showing up. Crazy world. So instead of walking away, y'all, all sad and droopy and no, we ain't doing none of that. Turn right to the host. Hey, can you give me a table for one, or can I sit at the bar, or is there reservations for that too? Because guess what? I pay for my own dinner, and I was gonna pay for dinner anyways, but I got my own. You know what I'm saying? I like nice things too. So we're gonna sit right there. We're gonna eat at the same restaurant. You're gonna be on the other side. I'm gonna be on that side. And let me tell you how God works. I ain't even paid for my bill. Someone sent me dessert. Yes. And they paid for the bill. Just saying, have a good day. You're so beautiful. That's it. Literally wrote that on a receipt. Because God don't play about me. He caught me twice.
All right, loves, here are my 5 signs she is not your real friend. The first red flag is she makes small jokes that sounds like shade. Every time you share good news, here comes the jokes, the backhanded compliments, the little jabs in group settings. She masked it with a little laugh, but you felt that sting in your chest. That's not humor. That's hate wearing lip gloss. Ooh, child. Y'all not ready today. Okay. That's hate wearing lip gloss. Okay. Lips real popping. Lips is popping. Okay. The second red flag is that she's loud for others but quiet for you. She reposts strangers, hyping celebrities, but quiet when you launch your business. When it's your moment, she's watching but not cheering. That's not love. That is quiet resentment. And I cannot stand people like that. You over here up on Beyonce's posts. You up here on Rihanna's posts. You up here on, Ari's posts, all these other influencers posts, but you can't even just repost my little repost it. That's it. Put me on your story. But you can't do that? Okay, that's not a problem. The third red flag is that she always up ones your story. You tell her something exciting and she instantly flips it into her moment. You're not having a conversation. You're in competition you didn't even sign up for. Like, you beefing with your own self, okay? Because real friends don't treat your wins like a threat. The fourth sign is that she's only around when you're struggling. She's your rock when you're down bad. But when you're glowing, she disappears. Like, wait a minute. Where you at? Because some people don't want to help you heal. They want to feel better than you. Number 5 is that your spirit feels off around her. You don't feel safe sharing. You leave the conversations feeling drained, second guessing, and dimmed. Your intuition speaks first, and you bet not ignore it, okay? And here's where I want to pretty much let you know that she is secretly competing with you. Let's go real deep, all right? Because some women won't outright show you jealousy. They'll camouflage it in close closeness. She mimics your energy. She watches your every move. She tries to outdo you just enough to still smile in your face. She asks questions not out of support but to keep up. She compliments your hair, then suddenly her style shifts. She acts like she wants you to win, but only if she's winning bigger. You'll notice that she gets awkward when you're praised. She avoids celebrating you unless she's doing better. She's studying your man, your style, your strategy, not to learn, but to compete. And worst of all, she'll swear she's supportive while secretly hoping you'll fail just a little so she can feel secure again.
What that one saying is, fake friends fall out and real ones talk it through. I'm trying to figure out, is it just me? But I'm in an era in my life that I'm so tired of dealing with fake friends. Like, I'm tired of it. Like, people nowadays, you can't even have a cordial conversation with your homegirl or a disagreement with your homegirl without her feeling some type of way. Once she go to feeling some type of way, now she's moving funny. And with me, when people go to moving funny with me, I go to thinking about all the things that I have told somebody or something like that, because you never know bitches' intentions. Soon as one small disagreement come upon, they be ready to go tell everything. They be ready to go tell all your business. Now I'm sitting here thinking like, dang, man, like, I already know she finna turn state. Like, I already know what she finna do. Like, and I'm tired of feeling like that when I'm dealing with people. But you know what? I think like that because deep down inside, I be knowing that the people that I choose to deal with really not good friends. Really don't know how to handle having a good friend in their life. Really don't know how to move as a friend. So, me personally, I just really have to start choosing better friends, because I'm a friend that like to talk it out. I'm a friend who always in my feelings. I take everything personal. Like, I don't care. But I'm also a friend who will accept and take criticism. But some people think they better than others. Like, I don't know. It's just like, I feel like in this era that I'm in, I just need to be around genuine people. Like, I need to start giving people the satisfaction of being my friend or being called my friend, because it's a privilege to be called my friend, because I know what type of friendship I hold in a person's life. Like, I know the effect that I can bring on a person's life. But females nowadays, oh my God, people is weird. Like, it's sick, it's crazy. Like, I don't know, I'm just like, I be like, dang, God, when you gonna send me some real ones? Like, I'm so tired of being the real one in my friend group. I'm so tired of being the real one. I'm tired of being the real one. Why can't I never get a real bitch around me? Like, why can't I never find a me and another bitch? Like, how I keep running to fake hoes, bitch? Like, dang. It be crazy, like, and then when you do, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm just sitting here walking y'all just thinking like,
Let me tell you about this time when I found out someone did not consider me as a friend, and I was blown away. We were playing this game called in podcast mode, and so we were answering the question. And the person was like, yeah, at that time, I didn't really know you like that, and so, we weren't really friends. And I was like, okay, cool. But the timeline was not adding up to me, because at that time, at the beginning of us building connections, I had invested time, energy, capacity for this person to trauma dump on me, this person to vent about their problems, this person to ask advice, this person to seek advice, all the things. Like, I was the thought partner, and yet months down the line, you're telling me that, oh yeah, this is not really the friendship, like, we're not really friends. I didn't even know what came out of that shit, but I was blown away. And so it's like, what do you do with that?
I truly cannot stand people who are in secret competition with you and they don't think that you notice it, when in reality, you clocked it as soon as it started. What I don't get is how those certain individuals or people, those certain type of people, don't realize how competition and comparison is the thief of joy. You shouldn't want to be anybody other than yourself. You rob yourself of your own blessings, your own opportunities, your own position, your own identity. It's nothing that nobody has that I want. Not a man, not a job, not a career, not a baby. It's nothing that these people got that I want.
I've had situations where I was in friendships with frenemies. Ooh. It looks like we're friends. Yeah. But we're actually somehow in a silent competition. Yeah. Where you feel like you gotta one-up me every time something goes on. No, like if you do something amazing, congratulations. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. Not like, oh, okay, well, let me see what I got to do next to make sure. No. I've had that happen so many times. Like, I'm doing my thing. I'm not in competition with anybody, but people are in silent competition with you.
Y'all ever had a friend and you realize, like, this is not my motherfucking friend. This hoe is competing with me. Everything I try to do, she tried to up it 10 times, and then she failed and fall on her face. Am I the only one that ever been through that? And then when you bring it up or speak on it, it's like, nah, this been my goal. This been what I've been wanting to do. I was just scared. Ho, shut the fuck up. You using me as your motherfucking blueprint and wondering why God ain't letting you prosper in that shit.
Sometimes your light shines so bright that people cannot help but to be triggered by you. You will find people who are in secret competition with you and you don't even know it. Like, it's the little things that they do. They throw a little shade here and there. They say little remarks that obviously says, I'm in competition with you, even though they don't explicitly say it. It's just the little things that they say and the little things that they do. You have to be careful of people who pretend to be your friend, people who are overly friendly and who try to get close to you, but without actually really wanting to get close. You know what I mean? Like, these people, they're so slick. They'll ask you all these details about your life, all this information, but then they'll hold back for themselves. So these people are very dangerous people. They will compete with you. They will throw you under the bus whenever they have the chance. They will be observing you all the time. These people are not your friends. You guys have to keep your eyes open because these people are out here. You can just be living your life, minding your business, and there's always going to be at least one person. If you're somebody who shines bright, there's always going to be at least one person who is in secret competition with you.
Girl to girl, and I don't care what nobody says, not your friend, not your cousin, not your mom. If a bitch is watching you all of the time, you can see that she's watching your page. You can see that she's in your views and she's supposed to be your friend and she don't show no love, don't like no picture on your best day. She's weird, probably a hater. If you telling your motherfucking friend good news that you got a new job, you got a new man, you happy about something, and they're just like, oh, okay, no congratulations, not happy for you. That bitch is weird, probably hating. And lastly, if you cannot express your motherfucking self to a person and they receive it, like you can't talk about yourself, you're always ended up listening about that other person or how they can relate to what you just said, meaning you can't get your shit off, you can't express yourself. That bitch do not give no fuck. She don't give no fuck about you or what you're saying. Girl to girl, open your eyes, y'all.
I never really see people talk about how being betrayed by a friend can really cause you to be closed off when it comes to making new friends. And I feel like that's what happened to me. Yeah, I had this friend. I loved her down. Like, consider her one of my best friends. You can tell me nothing bad about her. We went to high school together, went to college together. I ended up leaving and I went back home. I had a car, an apartment, a job, like, you know, the whole nine. She stayed in college and got her degree, which kudos to her. Like, I was proud of her. But when she came home, she moved back in with her parents, didn't have a car, a job, nothing like that. And that's not to down her, but it's important for the story. So seeing as I'm the one that had the place, had the car, I would always go and pick her up, bring her to my house, take her to go do things she needed to do. Stuff like that was never an issue. But she would make slick comments like, oh, you think you that because you got your car? Or I would say things like, okay, I'm about to get off the phone, I need to clean up. Oh, you just trying to brag that you got your own place. And I would always laugh it off, thinking that, you know, she just joking. The whole time she was for real. Now, like I said, all that aside, I loved her like a sister. Like, she was one of my best friends. I vented to her about a lot and vice versa, you know. Why one day she called me and I declined it, or it went to voicemail, whatever the case may be. And a couple of days later, I called her back, just returning her call, trying to see what she had been up to. Why has she blocked me? whole time, whenever my phone call was going to voicemail, I was just thinking, oh, she's busy. Like, I never would have assumed she blocked me. So I didn't think nothing of it. I just went on about my day. She's busy. So after a couple of days, I noticed like she never called me back. She never texted me back. So I text her like, hey girl, what's up? Text goes green. So I'm like, so I look her up on Instagram. I'm blocked on Instagram. So I got this fake page. So I go to my fake page, look her up. She on Instagram posting stories. So I message her and she knows of my fake page. She know. So I message her. I'm like, what's tea? What's up? So she proceeds to tell me, you block people when they don't answer your calls, so I had to return the favor. Y'all, I never in life have blocked her. She's referring to men. Like, girl, you're not my man. What are you talking about? And before this, we had not had no issue. So it's like, girl, where is this coming from? So I'm asking her, like, girl, what are you talking about? And she's doing a lot of this. I'm like, okay, girl, it was never that deep, but I don't have to talk to you. So after I said that, she started going in, like talking about my personal business, sending me screenshots of her and her other friends talking about my personal business. Basically just going in. And at the time, I was newly pregnant. I was about 3 months pregnant. This girl told me, enjoy being a single mom. You thought you were all that with all of this and that, naming all of the things that I had, and then was just like, but yeah, you ended up being a single mom. Yeah, she thought she was eating, but she really wasn't eating, because I'm not even gonna like put her business out there. And then it's so crazy because she's a single mom now, like. But it's just so crazy because there was no issue with me and her. There was no issue. We hadn't gotten into it. It was nothing. So I go to one of our mutual friends and I'm talking to him about it. And he was quiet until he finally was just like, yeah, like, she been telling me all your personal business for months. I don't see how y'all been friends for this long. She really don't like you. And I'm just like, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy how you can have so much love for somebody whole time they don't like you. Also, pay attention to them little jokes, because people be meaning the stuff that they be saying. They can only hide it for so long before it starts coming out. It's up to you to decipher, like, yeah, this person needs to go.
All right, Rych Babes, let me tell you something right now. Friendships is not forced. Support is not a secret. And sisterhood should never feel like survival. A woman who loves you, she claps when you win. She prays for you in silence. She protects your name in rooms that you're not even in. But the woman who's not your real friend, she smiles, but deep down she hates you. She checks in not to uplift, but to check on your status. She loves being needed, but hates seeing you independent. It's not in your head, it's in her energy. That tension that you feel, that shift in her voice, that weird silence when you're thriving, that's not friendship. That's spiritual warfare wrapped in lip liner. Okay, can we... You're not stuck up for pulling back. You're not disloyal for walking away. You're not acting funny. You're acting in alignment, because God won't elevate you around enemies pretending to be friends. God, let me say that one more time for the Rych Babes in the back, because this is so true. God will not elevate you around enemies pretending to be your friends. Okay, so if you wonder why you haven't leveled up yet, look at your friends. So today we release it. We release the fake love, the quiet competition, the heavy silence, conversations that drain instead of refilling. You're not hard to love. You just finally realize who wasn't really loving you. Okay, I know it's hard to hear, but this is the truth. Okay, we are in the good, the bad, and the ugly. I don't sugarcoat nothing on this channel. So no, my loves, no, she's not your friend. She never was. And now you're not bitter. You're better. All right. You're not bitter, honey. You're better. Better for seeing it. Better for cutting it off. Better for protecting your peace without guilt. Because the glow up doesn't need her permission. And your healing, it doesn't even include her. All right. So become the woman who walks in a room and make people wonder. Secure the bag. Protect your peace and stay rich, Rych Babes. Love you.